And it's Pickerton!
I got onto some clay stuff that was really sticking to the rocks.
Hello! How you guys doing? The ladies down on the beach think I'm gone, and one of them just took their top off. Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am walking into my awesome placer claim known as Pickerton. This will be my last trip into Pickerton for this spring season because spring runoff is about to start and it's about to engulf the gravel bars in water. So one last shot at Pickerton for the season. Wish me luck, and I hope you enjoy. And it's Pickerton! So I watch the water levels on these creeks and rivers fairly closely on an online service that shows you real-time water levels in the rivers. And I've been watching the Fraser for the last 2 or 3 days and watching it come up about a meter a day. It's only going to be a matter of a week or so before this whole bar is underwater. It's because of this really warm spring weather that is just melting the snowpacks like mad right now. So I rushed out of the house this morning saying I have to hit Pickerton one more time. And last time we were here, Jeff found some really nice gold in a crevice that I plan to work with a high banker next season. But before the water fills in his hole with sand and debris, I figure I better see what's down there. I also have to come here and retrieve a pry bar I left on the bar before it gets buried underwater. That's the plan. Let's get to it. It is so sunny out here today. Woo-hoo. Here's the hole that Jeff found his picker in a couple weeks ago, and I want to investigate around a bit more to see if that one picker was an anomaly or if there's more in this area. If there's more in this area, this entire trench here could be full of them. And nice thing about this trench is if we follow the trench going down, it travels down, down, down right into my tailings pond. I could run a high banker right there, shovel all this material through it, and maybe recover lots of pickers. If you're not familiar with my channel, I call this claim Pickerton because I have found hundreds of gold pickers, pieces of gold big enough you can pick up with your fingers, on this claim. Well, interesting. This pit has been dug since we were here 3 weeks ago. And of course, I took my cameras down for the winter. And my previous claim jumpers left empty cigarette packages on the beach as well. So it's probably the same people. I gotta get those cameras back up. I'd love to catch them in action and post them all over the internet. One of these days, I'll get them. Now, the plan here is to dry classify my material into a bucket using a 1/2-inch arbor fabricating classifier, the world's best classifiers. If you want to get your own, there's a link below in the description with a 10% discount code. Anyhow, dry classifying 1/2-inch into a bucket and carrying it over to the little creek, which is a much more pleasant place to pan than the river itself, and see what I get in a classified bucket of dirt. Now, yes, those people in the know or not in the know can leave the comments below about dry classifying rather than wet classifying, but I have reasons for doing dry classifying today. And I will be using the 1/2-inch classifier here because this bar does have nuggets, and some of the biggest ones I've found would not fit through a 1/4-inch classifier, but would fit through a 1/2. That seems to be a good amount for carrying over to the river. Not too heavy yet. Let's go over and see what 3/4 of a bucket holds for gold.
interesting. I'm going to do the whole bucket in one pan. As it gets low, I'll just add stuff on top. That way we get to see what 3/4 of a bucket holds all at once. What a beautiful day. Loving it. A little bit of fine gold, but no pickers. Off for bucket 2.
Well, that's interesting and discouraging all at the same time. Jeff found a picker down there, 3/4 of a bucket, nothing other than fine gold. Keep digging, they gotta be there. At this claim, where we find one picker, we always find more. We find lots of spots that have no pickers, but when we find pickers, they always have friends. Gotta find his friends. Well, there's the second bucket full. Let's go see if it's got any more than the first. So I know the gold is there somewhere. Jeff found a piece. There's gotta be more. I won't give up until I get at least one. Back at her. Well, there's yet another bucket with nothing but fine gold. I'm starting to question that spot, but I'm not giving up yet. Just noticed something a little dismaying. The big iron bar, the big pry bar I use for moving boulders and breaking up rock and stuff like that, usually leave down here, seems to be gone. Claim jumpers took more than just my gold. If you're a thief enough to be a claim jumper, you're a thief enough to take something that's not yours. I know, my fault for leaving it on my claim. Oh well, trust in humanity just took another hit. Well, Pickerton never disappoints. Bucket 4 had the pickers. Well, only one picker, but a couple of big flakes too. I'll show you. And of course, isn't it always the way? This is the one that I didn't film myself handing out the whole bucket. But there it is. Nice picker and a couple of nice flakes. There we be, a typical Pickerton picker. Folded over in half, nice and big. And a few little friends. Got a second wind. I was starting to get discouraged. Now, I can go all day. And what a beautiful day it is. Well, let's see what bucket 5 does.
I got onto some clay stuff that was really sticking to the rocks, so I threw some of the bigger rocks in. It's not all classified down this time.
Whoa.
That was scary. I assume someone's coming down to walk their dogs. Hello.
So there were a couple ladies that were down here walking their dog, and they also have gold pans with them. I let them know that it was a private claim, but that they were welcome to stay and pan, but in the future that it's a private claim. I don't think that they're the big claim jumpers that were here doing big work. They're just here having fun. So I let them know, educate them a bit, welcome them to stay, ask them not to in the future. Let's go back to panning.
I thought I was on to something with the last pan, but apparently not. What was that, bucket 5? Bucket 6 will have it.
So I just went down and showed the ladies there the gold that I've been finding. I think they saw mica and thought it might be gold, so I wanted them to see what real gold looks like. Back to digging bucket 6. There we go. A nice little round ball of gold. A little nuggie, basically. Tiny, tiny little nugget. It's really coarse, like it just came out of the stone. Look at that. 2 pickers in that pan with a couple of big flakes. There is gold down in that crack. It's just taken a lot of material to actually find it. I'm gonna do one more bucket down there and hopefully I get at least one more good flake. So I've moved forward in the pit, I've moved this way, I've moved that way. The last couple of flakes came off this wall right here. So it's probably that they're sliding down that wall. I'm just gonna clear a bit more over by this wall for the last bucket for the day. Unfortunately, I'm getting tired. And I still have a couple of stops I want to make before I head home today. I'm just going to quickly clean the rest of this face here, classify it all through the Arbor Fabricating Classifier. Again, link below. Get yourself one, they're good. That quick, and it's clean. I haven't been showing you all the gold I've been getting. I've been sucking up a lot of the smaller stuff, just showing you the bigger stuff. At the end here, I will show it all. Come on, at least one more piece. Okay, pickers or not, gold or not, nuggets or not, that there is the last bucket of the day. Because I'm pooped, I'm tired, I can't do anymore. Let's see what she holds. Okay, let's put the rest of the bucket on top of that. See what the end of the day holds. I saw something flash in there. There might be something. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Another Pickerton picker. There's a nice picker to end the day with. Always the case here at Pickerton. I find a picker in my last pan. Woohoo! No pickers today that wouldn't fit up the snuffer bottle though. Well, there's the take for the day. It's not my best day on Pickerton by any means, but hey, that's not too bad at all. I'll take that. I'm just gonna walk over and say hi and bye to my new friends here. How you guys doing? So I'm always talking about claim jumpers on my Pickerton claim here. Now, these are not claim jumpers. These are people out having an honest day of fun and just, didn't know that there was a claim here. Where are you guys from?
Slocan.
Excellent. So they're just visiting the area, looking for a nice spot on the Fraser River to, spend a nice day, journaling, gold panning, whatever it might be. But they're not here maliciously trying to jump onto someone else's claims. Why don't you quickly introduce yourselves?
I'm Paige. I found a microflake.
I'm Greer, and I wrote 2 pages in a journal.
And what do you think of my claim here?
I like it. It's very beautiful.
It's a nice spot.
Yeah.
It's known as my Pickerton claim, and it's one of my favorite claims to be at.
It is good.
Yeah.
So there's the gold I got for the day.
Holy moly.
There's one little, what I call a micro nugget in there. It's a little, it's very, very small, but it's got a lot of thickness to it.
This guy here. That's really cool.
That is. I wish I could find that much.
So if I catch any of you guys down here on my claim, I'm probably gonna boot you off. But there's no way I could boot off 2 pretty girls. Not a chance. So I'm heading off. You guys have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Trail cam. Now to find a good spot to hide this. So I had to hike back to the truck and get the trail cams. And then I came all the way back in. I've set one up on the trail leading onto Pickerton and one up where people park their cars. If there's real claim jumpers, I'll get them on camera and then post their faces everywhere on the internet because I cannot stand people claim jumping and stealing from me. Well, the trail cams are in place. I'm done here. I had a fantastic day. I found some really nice gold. And of course, Pickerton didn't disappoint. I found some pickers. Ooh, the ladies down on the beach think I'm gone. And one of them just took their top off. I hope you're all enjoying my video. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. I have hundreds of more videos like this one, and I'll be making hundreds more into the future. With topless people, apparently. Thanks everyone for watching. A big, big thanks to my patrons. Because of your support, I get to make these weekly videos of Dan Hurd prospecting. Until the next video, everyone. Bye. Ooh. They saw me. Oh no. Well, that's embarrassing. And now I'm hiding. That was probably the worst thing I could have done. Let's go.